It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the San Francisco 49ers.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway in Foxborough. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run. Back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They fake the give. Newton sliding out of the pocket. And his first pass is incomplete. The tight end, Dalton Keene, the target. That'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Newton on the move to his left. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The things got a little dicey there as soon as he exited the pocket out to the left.
And he ends up throwing it for no yardage gained. I don't know about you, but my high school coach, John Ford, if he saw a ball in the air and you got no yards out of it, he would have had a stroke, okay? Because his opinion, that ball shouldn't be in the air unless something good was going to happen. Tuck it away, try and pick up something, or just slide and get down.
Nothing good happened there, that's for sure. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 32 on the play. Throwing again is Newton. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, it's just been an aerial attack all the way downfield, and they're putting it to the defense in a big way right now. What do you think, partner? Do you now run the football? Because they're in a pretty good spot already at the outer edges of the field goal.
But, like you always tell me, you're still far enough away from the end zone that a pass could be a good option here, too.
You know, we always talk about running the ball until people take it away from you. I don't see any reason to stop throwing it until they take it away from you as well.
Well, the early returns here on the opening drive, though, solid.
At the 25-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Newton throwing again. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Out of the gun, Newton. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From the red zone now, Newton. Finding Harris over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Brings up
play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. From the gun, here's Newton. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
4th down and 1.
On 4th down, Newton. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 11. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. He was brought down by Brandon Copeland.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Garoppolo's going to give to Mostert. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Samuel bringing in the slant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Complete to
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down, 49ers.
Here we go.
Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. The drive keeps moving.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier brought down at the
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They'll try it now with Mostert. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the draw, it's Harris. And they see right through that defensively. As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
He was taken down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Right there. 54, right there. 20. Strip that ball. Strip that ball. 54 is mark. 54 is mark. Check. Watch 54.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Escaping the pressure. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, but it's going to be second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, gun.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective. And we got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 mark.
To throw again. Newton. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun snap for Newton. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
37-yard line.
20.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back. Gun. Bang.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. And that's caught left side by the tight end Key. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before the break. Newton. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And this carries into the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
And the 49er first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Mostert. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Mostert. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And some room to work. Past the 20. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Mostert. And fights through one man. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll get this on the screen to And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. Back now in Foxborough, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton, he spots his tight end Keene over the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Gun. Mike 54. You're not ready.
From the gun, Newton. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, starting very nicely. First down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
And the 49er first down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
49er ball carrier.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold them up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And it brings up third down.
The Niners on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Kevin Coleman. Touchdown.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the 49ers add on to their lead. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Third on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get...
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quan Williams. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Mostert, cross left side. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right
up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson.
Play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
The kick is good.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Niners 24, Patriots nothing.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The tight end, Dalton Keene, the target, but it'll be 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd and 10, Newton again. Throw caught here by Bird. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They fake the give. Newton. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
20. 54, right there.
They snap it to Newton. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Tampa. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when they do that.
2-yard line.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 24. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
His pass caught at the 4. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
At the Bills' 2-yard line.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state in Florida Atlantic. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down, Buffalo.
Throwing now is Allen. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
First down, Bills.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Allen now on first down. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Buffalo.
6-0 our score after one.
With the score, Buccaneers 6, Bills nothing.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Being chased out left. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Beasley. Touchdown.
Cole Beasley there to make the grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Bills 7, Buccaneers 6.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Here's Brady to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On play action, it's Brady. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
The 17-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now Jones. And the Buccaneers are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. Touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is a big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the 36-yard line.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down.
16 yards.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 27 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
That ties the game.
The extra point up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
58, come on. Here we go. Hold 50.
Throwing again. Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
40-yard line.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Brown out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Again, it's Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. The final shot before half for Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now Allen. Buying time to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. It's a big play for the Bills on third down. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On first down, Singletary. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Second and 7. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Singletary.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of 2 there, second down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
from the 9. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Zach Moss, who played high school football downstate near Miami. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
They'll roll him out right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
A 21-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. And they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now a play fake. Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play here for the Bills. 56 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan? And
look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
A few better down a score in the fourth quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10.
No, 66. Shit. 72.
Shotgun now for Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards, the final tally. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So Allen's going to look to throw, sliding out of the pocket. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. To throw is Allen. Rolling to his right. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Allen. And this is caught. And that could seal.